Today we want to introduce you to our flagship model, the BodyClamp Pro, of course the unit I'm standing against at the moment. The unit has been designed to increase the accuracy and effectiveness of your small livestock farming practices. It contains the following: single point of entry, data management capable of handling up to 65,000 individual records, a unique, first of its kind, first in the world, dose or oral drench system, integrated sorting gate function, electronic identification unit, and of course the capability in order to reduce manual labor requirements and increase workflow processes. We will now quickly introduce you to the layout of the main control panel. First of all, you've got your touch panel HMI interface. This will be your entry point for all your commands. You've got your manual clamp button, your manual release button, USB up and download port, left gate open, your gate reset, and right gate open for manual gating control, your on-off switch, and of course emergency stop, your scale reset and zero button together with your scale interface, and lastly another release button for ease of access on the far right. On the top, your unit has an entry sensor that controls your clamp action, your dose gun and dose gun mount positions, and your exit gate or gating sensor. Looking at the HMI interface unit, the HMI is protected by entry pin code and obviously user setup. In this instance, we've programmed it to a default entry pin. Your hump screen contains access towards your medication, your gating mode, your prime function, start function, and the rest of your settings. Looking at your medication, a simple click on the medication button will take you to your medication screen, where you have access to program and rename your medication and your dilution. Gating mode is accessed by pressing on the gate. Here you've got access to a number of pre-programmed gating modules. Your gating menu provides you with access to a number of pre-programmed gating modules. Please note that your current gating module must be selected in order to accurately sort your animals. In this instance, we want to manually sort, and therefore the manual button has been selected and is showing green. If any kind of other module is selected, please make sure that it is green in order for the system to recognize the gating module. Looking at the individual gating modules, weight is programmed via the buttons allowed at the bottom. In this instance, sheep up until 20 kilograms will be sorted left. Animals between 20 and 60 kilograms will be allowed to go straight, and animals weighing more than 60 kilograms will be sorted right. Age can be selected on a week basis or on a teeth basis. As it is programmed at the moment, ewes of age 2 teeth will be sorted left, ewes 4 teeth will be allowed to go straight, and ewes 6 teeth and higher will be sorted to your right. Please note that previous data on animals is required for this gating module. Percentage change. Percentage change allows you to sort animals automatically according to their weight change percentage during a specified period. As it is set up currently, animals that have a weight percentage change of up to 5% will be sorted left. Weight percentage changes between 5 and 10% will be allowed straight, and all animals gaining more than 10% weight in the allowed time period will be sorted right. Average daily weight gain. Average daily weight gain is a standard calculation as known by all sheep farmers, and as the system is programmed currently, all animals gaining up to 100 grams on a daily basis will be sorted left. Animals gaining between 100 and 200 grams will be allowed straight, and animals gaining more than 200 grams on a daily basis will be sorted to the right. Please also note all this data and sorting gate functions requires previous information on the system in order to calculate and reference data to an individual sheep. The pre-selected module allows you to upload data via your USB interface. This data you can sort according to any requirements that you may have in your farming practices by simply programming a normal Excel sheet on your PC and updating that data into your system. Your gate reset delay shown at the bottom is simply the time period after your sensor loses animal pickup before the gate closes. This can be adjusted by simply clicking on it and changing the time period, of course. Looking at the prime function. Your prime function is a prerequisite before starting any operations on your machine, your dose gun, and of course the pipe system within your unit must be void of any air pockets in order to dose accurately. Please use the prime function to eliminate all air within the unit. Other settings. This screen allows you access towards all the other settings available on your unit. Please go through them carefully. They will not be addressed in this short introduction video. The last thing that remains before starting your unit is obviously pressing the start button. Once you press your start button, your work screen will appear. This work screen contains a space for your identification, be it a number identification that can be manually entered, or an electronic identification that is scanned via the RFID module on your dose gun. As you will note, any weight changes on the system is reflected immediately onto your weight, and therefore your dose requirements are recalculated and shown as well. If the animal is recognized by the system, her previous weight and her previous work date will be displayed on your work screen as well. You've got access in order to change your gender, either an ewe or a ram. You've got access to age information and programming age information. Age can also be entered in weeks, and of course scan results can be entered directly into the system as well. The dose count, as reflected over here, shows every time the button on your dose gun is pushed, and therefore the quantity and the quantity of times your dose has been applied to your animal. We will quickly demonstrate the dose count. Once the button is pushed, your dose count increases. If an animal is dosed again, you will note that that information is also displayed on the system. Looking at the dose gun, once you bring the unit close to an animal's ear that is fitted with an electronic tag, the electronic tag will be shown onto the system as the identification code of your animal. In this demonstration, we will be dosing the ewes a normal vitamin dose. registering replacement ewes, and of course applying first trench to deworm.